play it.
What happened?
Here. Yeah. As soon as I said I kept seeing something, like something drew me over here. I saw like a light like this again. I walked over here. As soon as I stepped in this carpet in front of this door, I got fucking nauseous.
Did you?
And then I got goosebumps. Something's right here. This hotel is so haunted, we had to sign a waiver to spend the night. Welcome to the SHANLEY Hotel. In 1906, James Shanley purchased this hotel. Soon after, he met the love of his life and had 3 children, all which never lived to see their first birthday. An entire generation of the Shanley family lost their lives within the walls of this building. Crazy enough, these were not the only children to lose their lives in this area. One of the hotel's employees had a daughter that was playing by a well and slipped and fell and plummeted to her death. Now, even to this very day, guests of the hotel report hearing giggles and laughter from children all up and down the hallways and the rooms. There's also been numerous reports of full-body apparitions. With no longer there being children on the premises, the second floor was converted into a bordello. There's even been claims that some of the employees and patrons still drop by to visit today. Even one of the working girls, Anna, has said to still reside in her old room. And if that's not enough, there's even been claims of women screaming from the 3rd floor. And that's an area where in the 1800s, a young girl took her own life. It has been said that there's even up to 12 more spirits that haunt this location. Okay, so could this now bed and breakfast still be as active as the reports once say? That's what we want to find out. What's up, guys? Mike Delcoro from War Party Paranormal. I am here at the infamous SHANLEY Hotel, and we're gonna start up our investigation here in a few minutes. I'm gonna head back in and see what we find. Once inside, we were met by a friendly Stephanie Smith, paranormal investigator and spiritual medium. Gave us a quick little rundown.
The door locks from the outside because, one, we have a maximum security prison across the street. David Berkowitz was there, Ronnie DeFeo was there, so we know that they rotate these big name inmates. So hopefully there's never ever a prison break, but if there is, we at least have locked doors. Kitty corner from us, there is that dilapidated looking building.
Right.
So it was a general store. So it is haunted. And so we get growls sometimes. We get growls in the serial killer room too, so you never know. The hotel was built in 1845 by a man named Thomas Rich. It did burn down 50 years later and was rebuilt. And in 1895, no power tools, 6 months it took them. That's pretty fast,
right.
For a place of this size. James Shanley came from Manhattan area, very prominent family. His family descendants that have come here have actually said that they were so influential. Times Square was going to be named Shanley Square at some point. I'm not sure why that didn't happen. But also the movie Gangs of New York was loosely based upon their family. So we used to say that he dabbled in the Irish Mafia until their descendants came, and the lady was sitting over there and she was, "Oh honey, we are the Irish Mafia." So I was like, gotcha. Yes ma'am. He married Beatrice here, and they did have 3 babies. All 3 babies passed away before 9 months of age. Also, Beatrice's sister Esther lived here. So Esther was here with her husband. I think his name was John. She passed away in 1918 during the last pandemic. We had the Spanish flu. She was also 8 months pregnant and with a baby girl. So they did try to save the baby, but the baby only lasted about 4 hours and then passed away as well. So they did bury her in her mother's arms. So.
At this point, we are greeted by Kelly, the owner, and we headed towards the seance room to start the investigation.
Green behind you, and I don't think that was him.
I don't think so either.
Is that my stomach?
I heard that too.
I don't even know if that was my stomach. I heard it, but I don't think.
Like a siren, kind of. It's like, woo.
But I don't even. I didn't feel that that was my stomach.
No.
No, to me it sounded like a whimpering.
Steve's home,
What did
right?
you hear?
I heard a little whimpering behind you, but if you
Whoa,
there was like a shadow.
Is that you? Okay, what the hell was that? It sounded like we captured a disembodied voice of a woman. I'm going to go ahead and play it back with the volume amplified a little bit. Let's see.
What was that? It was there.
See? We caught it. Got it. Alright, so I'm going to sit here. Can you make that stop for us if that's you, or is that the vibration? If that's you, can you make it stop?
Oh.
Oh, EMF right there too.
That's mine.
Alright, so I'm going to try a quick EVP. You guys ready? We're going to go around. I'm going to point and people are going to say their names. What's your name?
Stephanie.
Trish.
Rick. Joe.
Kelly.
And again, my name is Mike. Can you repeat one of our names back into this recorder in my hand and we play it back? We can hear you. Wow. Rich? Or Rick?
That'd be me.
Really? Listen. Right here, Joe starts to report that he feels like he's being choked.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So.
Might be Frank,
Okay.
because I've gotten choked by Frank. The first time he choked me, I didn't know who it was, but I was up in the bordello.
Here we try and Estes method as Stephanie plays some time period relevant music.
She's very pretty.
Ivana.
You wanna what?
Goes through it. Baby.
Do you want me to turn the music off?
She said baby.
Or is it baby?
Right here.
Stop the music. Down here still be up there.
Maybe.
See baby again?
Yeah.
So many babies died.
No more.
No more.
No, no more.
Correct.
We won't let that
What do
happen.
you want?
We want to know who you are. It's safe. It's okay.
Proof.
We would like for you to prove to us that you're here by telling us your name.
You. Fuck.
You fuck?
Which one of us?
Who? Who are you talking to? Who don't you like?
Whoa, that was
It's time.
It's time.
It's time for what?
If you want out, say your name.
Good.
You want out? You tell her to let me out.
Hello.
Hello? Who's this? Somebody new?
Yeah, that door creaked or something.
What
True.
was that?
I closed the front door before we came in here.
I heard something squeak. Was that anybody's feet?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, that was over there?
Yeah.
That was
Hey,
like a
you.
whole floorboard squeak.
Hey, you.
Hey, you. Somebody new walk in? Can you?
Gotta stop. Got to go.
No, don't go.
Don't go, just sit.
Stay.
Please stay.
We love talking to you.
We didn't even get your name. Can you?
More.
All right, we just want to verify.
Did you just say your name?
75.
If you want out, say let me out.
Stomach.
What was that? Was that the stomach?
More.
What's in the box? Who's in the box?
We think he's trying to say his name.
Country.
Country.
His name is Mort.
Do you want to tap her real quick so she can?
Okay, you said Mort twice. His
Okay.
name is Mort, so we're assuming he's trying to say his name.
Oh, maybe. You wanna try this? Oh, so you to let him out?
Yes, that's the deal.
So
What's that? What?
you had some really good responses.
I was
to a couple of our
I was
Yeah.
seeing that. Like I was seeing like a smiling face. Like
Oh. Hello.
He's not human. I think he's some sort of a trickster. Kelly and I do not touch him.
I wouldn't.
You guys can if you want to.
Just something about it, I wouldn't touch that either.
I'm not afraid of clowns, but the one
I'm
time
not
that I
afraid of
touched
clowns either,
him,
but I wouldn't touch that.
Yeah, I had a migraine for 3 straight days. That's him.
Yeah, when you said Mort twice, I said, okay, he's just trying to say his
Trying
name.
to say his name.
Wait. So, this guy here, he likes to come out and mess with people. You have him in this box, and the deal is, you say if you could say his name 3 or so times off a spirit box, then you open it up. And she kept saying more, and his name is Mort. Unbelievable. That's wild.
Yeah, he says his name. Well, here's the story about Mort. We were given him by a psychic medium who was searching for a haunted object. And when he found this object, he said, yeah, it definitely has something. So he put it in his trunk of his car, and he carried it around in the trunk of his car for a couple weeks, and his car started acting up, and he kept telling his wife, you know, I bought a haunted object, it's in my car. I really need to bring it in. You're not bringing it in here. So he called me, and I said, I would love to have him. So he sealed him in a box with the demonologist, and literally he sat in that box for over a year behind a ladder. Kind of forgot about him. Never talked about him, never said anything about him. Once in a while we'd say, oh, there's a haunted object behind that ladder. And then one evening, Tracy, my other staff, she said, let's bring him into the center. The very first night, we're sitting here and bring him in, AM scan radio. We told everybody he was a clown. It was not a secret. We said there's a clown in the box. And I jokingly said, you know what? You say the word clown, I'll open the box. Clown. No hesitation, through this AM station radio.
You just gotta let me out.
Wow.
I guess I can open the box up for another minute or two.
And everybody heard it. 8 people yelled clown at the same time. So I said, shit, now I gotta let you out. So we opened it up, and I said, through AM scan radio, I said, what do you want to be called? We don't want to call you a clown. What do you have a name? Morty. Oh, cool, that's so cool. Right? I text her right away, the clown has a name, and he's called himself Mort.
You could feel the excitement through the text message.
And she goes, Kelly, Mort in Latin means death. I was like, oh shit.
I always say, if you could feel that energy, that excitement, just go.
Fade right away.
So I had never touched it. I actually did touch his tip of his nose one time. That was it.
That's such a crazy story. That is so crazy to me. All right, great. So we got Kelly here. She's gonna break out her DR. I got mine. We're gonna run them together, and then we're gonna see if we can get Mort here to answer any of our questions.
2, 3. Are you happy we opened the box?
Mort, can you say something?
Fuck you.
Something like that?
Mort, can you say something?
Fuck you, I think.
Are you happy we opened the box? Who do you like best? Tracy, Stephanie, or me?
Tracy.
Are you happy we opened the box?
Yes.
Who do you like best? Tracy, Stephanie, or me? Can you say one of our gifts?
At this point, we start to make our way down towards the basement.
We have a morgue. Oh, why do we call it the morgue? Because it was an actual morgue. During the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic, the ground was too frozen to bury the bodies, so they actually placed them up there for the winter until the ground thawed out so they could bury them.
But she stepped out.
Yeah.
She stepped out. Just us down here. Is there anything that you want to tell us? You like having you space down there?
go if you want.
Flashlight's out again.
Thank you.
Intern. Sound like a 70s box.
That's my millimeter in the morgue. No?
Yes.
Thank you. You like that device? Yes. Do you want me to come in there? If you want me to come in there, show me some kind of way by triggering one of these devices, or just let us know. Well, come in here, okay? All right, here I am in the morgue at the Shanley Hotel, and we're gonna do a little EVP session. Okay, so I'm gonna step away. I'm gonna leave the recorders in there, and I'm gonna come out here. Just seconds after I exit the morgue, the REM pod built into the millimeter starts being triggered. Basically, what that means is something is breaking the electromagnetic field being emitted by the antenna on the device. That is so crazy. That's the millimeter REM pod, which is not sensitive. And it's right, it's like sitting next to the recorders. Can you make that stop? Thank you. If you talk into those two little recorders there, those little gray boxes, we can play them back and we can hear you. Are you a child? That's crazy. That millimeter, like I'm in here right next to it, it's not going off now. But I have to get this close to it. Let's play these suckers back. The temperature, it's dropping.
Okay, so I'm going to step away. I'm going to leave the recorders in there. I'm going to come out here. Are you a child?
Yes.
Yes.
Or is me walking up, grabbing the recorders?
That was a clear
Yeah,
yes.
that was.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I can't make it out.
The recorder, and the other device is picking up.
Yes.
Get away from me.
Sure.
Whoa! What the hell? That might be good fucking.
It is.
It's the same like we heard earlier.
Yeah, slow motion listen. Get fucked.
But there's something after that,
I
too.
love it.
That was him.
Colorful, yes.
Whoa.
Help me.
Help me. At the end it says last words coming. And I said I'm going to get the recorders.
That was awesome.
Yeah?
I heard that there's a portal down here. Can you tell us where that is?
That's a flashlight.
Thank you.
Contact would be good.
Trying to make some contact with you. Alright, so I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna sit down for a while you're talking to the folks out here. Is that okay? Is that what you want? That's what you want. Make it light up as much as possible.
There's a flashlight again.
It's a trap.
So it's a trap if I go sit down there by myself?
Or please.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you very much.
Nice.
Tunnel.
I think they want you to go to Joe and this is all.
Yeah.
You, Joe?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Joe.
I heard Joe. Alright, so while I'm here, I'm going to take some photos. Please feel free to stand in front of me as I do. Okay, I'm going to count down and shoot. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Joe, what do you feel, buddy?
I saw like 2 faces here.
You saw something?
Is it 2 faces?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Spirit, can you tell me who I just saw, please?
What do you think?
Saw eyes with a nose. Couldn't tell if it was a male or a female. This
What
time.
do you think about Joe sitting in your chair, in your throne, and he's in your space? How do you feel about that?
So there's a new king? Is that Joe the new king?
Oh, that's a child. Yeah. Flashlight just went
I don't think that was a...
Did it say probably? Should I get out of your space here?
What'd you see?
No, I felt like something was rubbing like my top of my head.
The top of your what?
My top of my head.
Middle of his forehead.
They call the cops out every time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's up?
Literally saw a shadow against this wall here.
Did you make a lot of money selling booze?
Whoa! Something just nailed me in my arm.
Flashlight came on.
What do you mean?
Like hit me in my arm.
I was recording you.
Like it felt like my jacket shifted and everything.
You got tugged on?
My left arm.
Is that you pulling on Joe's jacket? The people?
What are kind of some of the feelings that people get down in that room? Because I was feeling like pressure against my back. I was feeling messed with on my head.
That happens a lot. People usually get kind of scared sitting back there, but I mean,
I didn't
it's
feel.
part of that psychological because you're
Yeah.
sitting in a creepy hallway or...
No, I did like well, I was trying to like just like to visualize, and I saw like 2 different faces like pop off on my right, which would have been the portal side.
Yeah.
And then I saw what I had said was just looked like 2 eyes and like the bridge of like a nose,
Yeah.
like just staring. But it didn't look like normal eyes. It looked like a little wider.
What color?
I didn't get a color,
Okay.
but I got like I could see like if the eyes were a little bit more sunken, the bridge more pronounced.
Mm-hmm. More deadish.
Yeah.
People see shadow figures down here.
He saw something on the
Yeah. The children definitely come here to play and to hide.
Okay, so we head back upstairs, and we wanted to see if we can get a response or any communication out of one of Stephanie's haunted dolls.
when we first got you, you said you were from Portugal. Is that still true, or are you from somewhere else? Can you tell us why you're so angry all of the time? Judith, or Debbie, whichever one you want to be called. What do you think about being out here with everybody instead of locked in the box with Mort? So the second doll, the little voodoo doll over there, when she came to us, she was actually locked in the box with Mort. But she kept saying, let me out, I'm good. And Kelly at first was like, no, I don't want to do that, And I was like, no, trust me. So Halloween came along. I was dressed as Annabelle. And Scotty, the New Jersey medium, came and he pulled Mort out. And I'm like, I'm not touching Mort. And then he pulled the doll out. He goes, Stephanie, you're holding the doll. So I held her in there for a good hour while we were investigating. And all that happened was she drained every bit of energy that I had, even after taking pre-workout, which is pretty hard to do, but she's been pretty good afterwards.
Well, let's see what they have to say, or if they want to talk tonight. Help?
Please help me.
Yeah.
Before he had shown me overgrown sheep and a burning smell like a fire. My hands are actually feeling pretty tingly. I'm actually getting like a choking sensation. So maybe was this a house fire?
Did you lose your home to a fire?
I'm getting burning all the way up my arms. All right, I'm gonna put you down now.
All right, thank you for talking to us. We're gonna play these recorders back. If you have anything else there is that you want to say before we shut them off, now's your chance.
I think he died in a fire. I think that's what it was.
Fire. That's crazy.
Did you come from a sheep farm, buddy?
So clear.
Oh, because it was the only thing left from the fire?
Yeah.
All right, thank you for talking to us. Real pleased.
Really amazing. That was so cool. If you guys are ready, we'll head up to the bordello. All right. Play with the ladies that are waiting so patiently.
So before this area was converted to a bordello, the young girl that passed away falling down the well, her room was situated on this floor.
Rosie, do you want your bedtime story? Tell me when you're ready for your bedtime story, sweetheart. Maddie, how much did you cost?
If you're ready to work, you got a client right here. Why don't you grab me by the hand and take me where you want me to go? I'm actually getting on my neck, back of my neck. Thank you. Can you grab my hand, take me which room you want me to go to? 2? Room 2?
That's my room.
Who's grabbing my head?
I heard hen.
Do you not like me? I'm a paying customer.
Okay, let's do this. Anna, we have bachelor number 1, bachelor number 2, and bachelor number 3. Which one would you like? 2. That's you.
Alright. I'm not all talk.
So you get to go into that room over here.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming for you.
Please come. Yeah, please come in.
This room is like slanted.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Where should I go? Should I sit on your bed?
All?
I heard Joe is what?
Yeah, I heard that too.
Small.
That's not fair.
You realize that the temperature in the last 2 minutes went from 63 to 55.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
It was 63 when we sat down.
I swear that thermostat has a mic sound.
But the thing about it is the only reason it's lighting up is because
Motion.
motion.
Done yet?
This is Anna's room, right?
Yep.
Anna, I'm gonna go ahead and lay down and get comfortable.
Who's the best woman in the place?
Is she?
Who has the most clients?
Well, we know Anna's our top earning girl. She's got quite a stash.
Hey, how about I buy you a drink? What kind of drink do you want? Cash? What's your drink of choice?
Something sweet. Oh, and I wasn't recording that one.
She came from New York.
Anna, you're expensive too, honey. You're worth it.
To the shrine?
Then we get her friend down in the cellar.
Yeah. And she got to eat ice cream and share gummies with her friends and licorice. Oh, and lollipops and those long sticks with fluffy cotton candy.
Hey, look good.
Something pulling on your arm.
Yep.
She doesn't want you to.
She said something about more.
More?
And Rosie lived happily ever after.
That was weird.
The end. The couple.
I'm watching the couple. That's what I heard.
Do you want both of them in one of the rooms?
What do you charge for something like that?
You heard that bang? So to me, the bordello wasn't as active as some of the other areas in this location, like the third floor. This place really gave me the creeps. So Joe and I end up agreeing that we're going to do a solo session. I'm going to pick a room upstairs on the 3rd floor, and I'm going to spend about an hour in that room. And Joe decided to go back to the bordello. After doing a little bit of searching around, I found the room that I decided that I wanted to spend my time in. Alright guys, so I'm in room number 24 on the 3rd floor, and this is where they have supposedly spoke to a spirit named Adam that claims to be a serial killer. You know, when I first walked up here, I was like, I didn't really feel a presence or feel any kind of different. I do now. I'm here by myself. Nobody on the whole floor. I'm just sitting on a folding chair in this room in the complete darkness. And I'm gonna see if we can get any. Just adjust this camera. Okay. So I mean, it's really quiet in here. Really quiet. Which is awesome. It's crazy how hard it is to find true quiet. That's the temperature going off on my millimeter downstairs. So there was a temperature fluctuation downstairs. Stopped. Alright, here we go. Adam. My name is Mike. I'm here in your room. Just wanted to communicate with you. I feel like a pain right here, like a headache, like a sharp sinus pain out of nowhere. Is that you?
I feel like a pain right here.
So that was you. I don't feel it now. You're trying to be tough? I don't mean you any harm. Couldn't make it out. So I couldn't make it out there on site, and then once I was listening to it back at home on the computer, this absolutely blew my mind. Listen again. Okay, one more time. Slow down. Dude, this place is spooky. Adam, are you still here? And look how fucking creepy this place is. Alright, if you're still here, I have an idea. I'm gonna set these recorders down on this tape, on this chair. And I'm not gonna say anything. I bet you're tired of everybody asking you questions. Do you have a question for me? There's so much like talking there. I can't make out what it's saying, but you can hear talking. Okay, let's go check in on Joe and see how his solo session is going.
What was that?
That was the door downstairs to the front of the bordello opening. So I don't have it on video, but I have the audio where you can hear the door creaking open, and I had it closed all the way down, latched. This thing has opened and closed several times as I've been up here.
And I don't know if it's my eyes playing tricks on me, but you can, like, I see, sounds weird, but like a shadow just kind of creeping slowly out from the door frame. But I think it's my eyes screwing me, but just in case. I'm just gonna leave the camera like that for a minute. So I'm hearing some very strange sounds coming from outside the hall, outside of this room. I don't know if it's getting picked up on the camera microphone or not, but do you hear that? Do you guys hear that? What is that? I'm gonna turn on the mic. Who's out there making that noise? I'm an assassin? Is that what that just said? One more time. I'm an assassin. I am just seeing like the slightest little shadow movements in my peripherals. I don't know if it's just I'm getting tired, because it is pretty late and it's pretty dark and it's pretty quiet. All right. Okay, so you just told me that you're an assassin. For who? I'm gonna get going. Is there anything you want to say to us or me before I head out? Yes. Myself.
Video, but I have the audio. Imagine I'm doing live listen here, right? And then I'm like sitting like asking questions, and then all of a sudden I just hear this. Wait. I had it closed. I closed it all the way, right? And I hear. Like no lie, like that long. I must have a 10-second recording of the freaking door opening. That, especially with the headphones, dude, that freaked me the hell out. And I caught some pretty gnarly EVPs.
All right, well, let's do this. Let's go sit back and debrief. at the table.
Mhm.
We'll kind of discuss what went on and we can explain this.
All right, sounds good.
So, you were pretty amped up when I came up. I heard what you said. So you saw the door moving.
No, I heard
You
it.
heard it.
I'm sitting top of the stairs next to Rosie's room, just some live listening. Had nothing going on any of the devices. While I was still doing the live listening to listen to the ST25s, one of the recordings cut out before it was done. Before the whole session was done, before I went to go retrieve the recorder. I don't have them on voice activated. They're both fully open, so there's no reason why that should happen. There are also fresh batteries in both of these recorders. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that. What I got. Come lay with me. You should lay with me.
I definitely hear you lay with me.
Love me for me. Don't forget the money. Don't forget the money, bitch. What the fuck?
What?
Bro, twice I've seen something like come up by you, like doing these.
I was getting tired and I was like starting to fall asleep actually, a little bit. Someone fucking with me when I was falling asleep.
Dude, it's like they came up like by your head. And when I just. And I'm feeling spider webs on my fucking head.
You don't want to come over here and touch my balls? The cat balls?